Hi, Literacy Crew. Happy Friday. Wanted to send you a video just to wrap up the week and tell you I'm super proud of you guys. This has been quite a journey. The last few days have been a big change for all of us. Thank you for being patient with me as I set everything up. Thanks for being patient with yourself. You deserve a week off. So I want to tell you first and foremost, I'm not assigning anything next week. I'll have a few suggestions of what maybe you could probably do just to stay ahead of the ball game. But you deserve a week off to just decompress and not think about school. So just a couple things before we sign off for the week. First things first, there's two things that were due today. Two things that were due today. Your Blood Red Sun graphic organizer and your response on the last sheet of that organizer. Both of those were in BB9, and they're both due by the end of the day today. If you're a little late, you get them in tomorrow. I'm not going to panic, but let's just try to wrap that up and get them done. The other thing that I assigned was the independent book graphic organizer, that when you're reading your historical fiction book, you're supposed to be pulling out your own examples of things that were true to history and how they were woven into the plot line with your characters. That is due March 30th, which is not next Monday, but the Monday after that. So lots of time there, but I do want you to keep up with it, and maybe over break, do read a little bit and see if you can add some thinking in there. I also want you to start thinking about your historical fiction story. The week we get back, we're going to start putting that together and doing some drafting and kind of getting our character set and thinking about our story that we're going to be writing. What I suggest you do is maybe over break, think about what historical time period really interests you. Just do a little nosing around, maybe watch a few good movies when it comes to Netflix or whatever. Try to watch some historical fiction movies. But it would be really helpful if you kind of pick what time period you would like to maybe have your story take place in, or what big event maybe you'd like to have a character be able to witness or be a part of. That's what you should be thinking of. Because if you can have that ready to go by the day after we get back from break, it'll just make writing the story a lot quicker for you. I want you to rest and relax. I know I'm going to, because I don't know about you, but I think I have spent more time on the computer in the last 72 hours than probably I have in the last month. But we all deserve a little bit of a break. Look for some fun resources. I'm just reading on a sheet app. Look for some fun resources that I might post, maybe some historical fiction kinds of things that I might post just to kind of get you thinking about your own story. There's really going to be nothing to do, but I do want you to still be thinking about that, because it'll be a lot easier coming back if you have an idea of what period interests you and what you might want to do for a historical fiction story. Again, you're trying to think of either a time period in history that kind of really interests you or fascinates you. When you think about it, it's like, wow, I know it's really interesting. I wonder what it would be like to live back then. So if you can either pick a time period, and then you're going to create some fictitious characters that you're going to kind of plunk in the middle of that time period, and they're going to have some things to have to work out in that time period. Or you can have your characters, you're going to make some characters up, and you can have them witness a major event or be a part of a major occurrence in history, like Pearl Harbor, like Tommy and his friends were, and Billy, how they were in the Blood Red Sun. The other thing I wanted to mention is, just if you get a chance, if you're looking to be bored, please try to watch a good historical fiction movie. Try to watch on Netflix. You can look online. I'll try to suggest a few that would be appropriate, PG-13-ish kind of stuff. But if you just want to maybe start looking at some historical fiction, and maybe something there would spark an interest in you. But important thing is, I just want you to rest, you guys. I just want you to relax. This has been really stressful. We have a really stressful few weeks ahead of us with everything that's going on with the virus. But I know you're going to have a lot of time on your hands, because nothing's going to be opening up in the near future when it comes to like movies and with the movie theaters or the malls or anything. So you're going to be a little bit limited to what you can do. So therefore, I'll try to send some interesting things your way. Probably look for them on our Web Express page. You do not have to check in there every day, but by all means, feel free. I might post something here and there, something fun. Please don't feel like you have to, though. I don't want you to, if you want to just completely unplug from school, that's fine. But just in your mind, just kind of be thinking about that story that you might want to write, because when we get back, we're going to be kind of full force getting into that, and probably having about 2 weeks 2 to 3 weeks to write that out. I'm going to continue to confer with your arguments. Coming up this week was just consumed with everything else going on. But I'm going to be wrapping those up, and you'll be hearing from me. I'll send you an email when I want you to kind of check back on your argument writing piece. But other than that, I'm just going to be assessing what you sent me. I'm going to try to relax. I want you to do the same. I really miss you guys. It's funny when you take each other for granted, but I do miss seeing you every day, and I miss the camaraderie we always have. It's just not the same, but going virtually. And I am going to try a web meeting sometime, maybe over the break. I might just fire on there, and anyone that's on there, I'm going to see if we can live link up and just do it. Just for fun. But if not, maybe I'll do it the week we get back. But anyways, you go rest and you relax, okay? And I will talk to you soon. Take care.